Hello everyone, my name is Bree and welcome to Documented Journey. Today I am going to be talking about all things notebooks, where I'm at, kind of like a catch up for the year. It has been about 2 months into this 2025 year and like I said, just wanted to catch you up. So I really didn't do what I'm using for 2025. I kind of just put out there that I'm really focusing on my sketchbooks, and I am. So much so that I've eliminated one of the things that I actually thought I was going to be using this year, and I've set it aside and I've mapped it out so I can use it next year. So let's get into first my sketchbooks. I said this is what I was going to do, and this is definitely what I've been doing. I have all these on the go right now, and some of you have seen them. Maybe you haven't seen all of them, but regardless, we're going to kind of get into it. This was a Cat Riles, you should totally try this kind of thing. It is do I have it in the back here? Yeah. So it's 100% cotton notebook. It came from Amazon. It's 24 sheets, 300 grams, hot press. It is definitely it's a smooth paper. However, I'm not a huge fan of this glue situation. I struggle with that a lot. Stillman & Byrne has that in their notebook as well. They have this fabric binding, which the binding is bound like mine. Like here, it's just covered with fabric. And I will say that I can really push my watercolors in here. I like the paper. However, I dislike the binding. So for instance, here I could do maybe a full spread. I probably wouldn't because it has the string here, but here I could do a full spread. It's just harder to touch up on the computer. But here, it is just a thick chunk of glue. I don't know, it drives me crazy. Would I repurchase? No, I would not. However, I really do actually like the paper. This is one I made myself. It is Strathmore mixed media paper in here. I have shown you this before. I would definitely remake this, and I want to finish this. I don't know how many pages it is. Again, I made it myself, but I will continue to work through this. This is a rebound etcher sketchbook. I started it in 2023, and I love the paper, love the things that I've been doing in here, and no, I will not repurchase this book. It also has the glue issue, and I hate the cover, but I will definitely, I'm excited to work in this. These two are my play sketchbooks. This is a Talon's Art Creations pocket size. I have really gotten away from enjoying the pocket size. I don't like it. However, I have been doing these portraits, which you've seen in the last video, and I quite like doing them in here. This is my book of play. I can use whatever material I want, and I can just play around in my notebook. Same thing. Now, this is the pocket version. I won't get the pocket version again. I slowly meander through this. It's going to be one that I have probably in my collection for a while. This one though, this is we'll say the A5 version. It's a little narrow for A5, but I have been really messing around in here and enjoying kind of just throwing whatever I want at it, gouache and watercolor, kind of this would be cool. An idea for maybe a sticker. Color choices, not so much, but everything else looks pretty good. Just messing with folk art type flowers, doing a class, things like that. So I love this sketchbook. I think it's perfect for on the go. It's a hardcover, so you can set it on your lap. You can throw it in your book bag, and it has plenty of pages, and they go on sale on Amazon. Right now, I'm pretty sure that there's some for $8 on Amazon. That is a steal for 80 double-sided pages. I would repurchase this, and yeah, that is my sketchbook situation. I've got them. There's lots, and I'm filling them with a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun filling these. All right, the next thing that I'm going to talk about is my planner memory keeper situation. I journal I do journal, like, you know, like feelings journals and stuff like this, and I actually throw them away. I keep the cover because I can reuse these for my own covers. For instance, if I wanted to make this into a cover, I could easily do that. I love actually this size, and this is very similar to the size. I could just cut this in half, and I could make each one of these a cover. I love that. So I keep these covers, but I end up taking the pages and putting them through the fire. I just burn them. And it's really awesome to watch all those nasty feelings. A lot of times when I write about feelings, it's nasty, or like I don't want to really remember them. I've worked through it and I like where I'm at. So that is what I use for the feelings journal. For my other two, I have like a memory keeper that I really like to keep. I wonder if I can find a page to show you. All right, so I found a page. So this is kind of like how I use it. I like to sketch in here. I like to write about what happened that day. However, I can't keep up with this and one of these, or and these. It's not like I use them every day, but you know, I definitely use this one every day. And then if I like sketch something that I think like, oh, that could be a sticker, for instance, here, I'll show you. So I really liked the idea. I have a book club that I'm in, and I wanted to create a sticker for them. And so I sketched this idea, and then I came up with this, and this is the final piece. So this is like the sketch, this is the final piece. I really like having a sketchbook for just whatever I want. I write in here, I can do anything. So because of that, I've really neglected something like this. And what I went ahead and did is I finished out my January, and then I went back in these back pages and I covered them with an old Tomo River paper notebook that I had. So that way I have enough pages to do January 2026 in here. And then I will just redate these as, you know, November 1st, and maybe it's not a Saturday next year, right? I can just change that, and I can use a whiteout pen to redate that and redate these. So next year I will have this notebook for this instead, right? So this is my planner, my memory keeper, my everything. It is a 2024 Spring Start Hobonichi Weeks. And what I've done is for the months, for the tracker section, I know there's a tracking section, hang on. I track my order numbers here. So I'm gonna run out of room in September, and I'm gonna have to figure that out, but I have back pages for that. Or I could track it right here, which I have thought of, and that's not a big deal to me either. So I have redated these months to end me on June, August, September. And then what I did was I planned for some days back here in the back, and they look like this. So I'll have the monthly, and then I will have my weekly. So that'll happen. So this is kind of what it looks like now. I pull a card every day from my Roots and Wings Oracle deck. She has stickers, she meaning Kat Riles, has stickers that you can purchase, and then you can kind of like journal about what you need to think about for the day, right? And then this is kind of what my weeks looked like at the beginning, but now what they look like is something like this. So I'm writing down things that happened, I'm making my to-do list up top here, and then I'm writing things I want to remember for the week. And if I need to, I come back here and I can journal more about what happened in the week. And I've, you know, gone through the pages, and I have numbered everything to make sure that like I'm gonna have enough pages for all the things, and I'm really excited about this. I feel like this is totally working, and I can totally make this work for this year. And it's kind of cool because I know that I can get like the spring weeks. I was so kindly gifted this, but I know I can get a you know, a 2022 weeks for 20 bucks, same paper, and it's easily redated with some whiteout. I use this kind of like whiteout tape, and I just buy the ivory kind, or like the cream color, and it works really well. It doesn't bother me as far as like what it looks like on here. That doesn't bother me. So I'm gonna utilize that for probably for a few years, because I have, like I said, I have this one that I'm using. This is my only planner slash memory keeper situation, and then this is going to be for next year, and it's a 2025, but I'm going to easily be able to use this for 2026, and then we'll see what happens. I do use these little notebooks. These little notebooks I use for jotting down, again, kind of like the same thing as this. If I don't want to carry this big old thing, this is something I use at my desk a lot, or if I know I'm going to be writing something, I take notes in here. But this is there for me to utilize if I need it. If the only thing I have is this, then I have this to be able to write some things down. So as far as memory keeper and planner, I've got one, and as far as sketchbooks, I have many, but that's okay. If you are interested in filling your sketchbooks, I highly recommend joining the Discord. Just recently we did like I said, that challenge of your portrait. I did this one. I know you've seen it if you watch my videos. And then we also have another challenge on the Discord, which is a picture of a peony. I went ahead and took a picture of the peony when it was just black and white, and then in color, and I went ahead and posted those on the Discord. I love that community. We also had a Discord hangout. For those of you that came, I really appreciate it. I had a great time. That was open to anyone and everyone if you are a member of the Discord. I also have a separate Discord space for my sketchbook group that is joined over on Patreon, and then Patreon and Discord have this thing where you can like hook the Discord up with your Patreon, and it can track all your members for you. And yeah, that's where we have our sketchbooks hangout. So like last week, or maybe it's 2 weeks now that you're seeing this, but we had a hangout. We did one on Wednesday, and we also did one on Thursday. You know, it's just kind of like sporadic, and it was fun, and we're really trying to like learn the community over there and rebuild. So if you are into sketchbooking and love what you see here, I recommend chatting with some people over on the Discord community and getting to know them, because the only reason I'm here is because they're there. So I will continue showing up if you continue showing up. And tell me, has your lineup, your notebooks that you're interested in, that you've been diving in, has that changed for you? I am actually, let's go ahead and do this. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I just haven't. I am going to change out my cover with you here. So this was I make these, if you don't already know that, and I will show you what this is. So this is a week size. I obviously have a color choice, and this was out of my comfort zone a bit, but I'm obsessed with honey. Honey is probably one of my favorites. I do like wheat too, but these three, okay? So I like honey, wheat, and the avocado, but honey is probably my favorite base. And then I had the autumn leaves, and then goldenrod. Don't normally choose goldenrod. I always have the olive felt, and then I really like the pop of pattern pockets. So this was the thing that I've been using since, I don't know, the start of this. Well, that's not true. I actually had this on there for like maybe a month, and then I came out with this pattern, and I was like, I need to use the pattern. This is really cute. And so this is what stayed. But I want to switch it back out. And this is, I sewed these patches on, so they're like stuck on there. I painted this just to like see what I can do with some paint. It's super fun. And then on the inside I have the olive felt, and then I also have the what is this? This is Prosperity Drone, and I want to put some of these guys in here and just slide in. I like to have a few things in the back, and I can show you those, but I like to use this stencil from Hobonichi. I like to use the squares. I'm sure you saw that in there. I keep this card. It went with the Hobonichi, but I keep it because I can then clip these arrows and whatever's to it. You know what it is. If you're in the community, you know what these things are. A snake sticker that I got from a friend of mine. I think I'm going to place it somewhere. I have another one of her stickers right here. I don't know where I want to put it, but it's going in this notebook eventually. And then I have this blue heron, just in case. Sometimes I want to write a little note to someone that was kind to me while I was out, and I have it. So I'm excited that I just changed out my cover. It's kind of like a new refresh. We're going into March, so this will be great. Yes, okay, so again, what do you have going on for your lineup? I know that a lot of people are dwindling their lineups down, which I totally understand. I feel that hard, and I just would love to know. I'm going to try and take a photo after this. So I just love to know what you have in your lineup. How has it changed, and how are you enjoying your notebooks? Until next time, everybody, I'll see ya.